Hey guys, we're getting ready to talk about girl stuff here. So if you don't want to hear all the dirty details, go on and scroll now. I mean it. If you don't scroll right now and you decide to stick around because you're nosy, I'm not responsible for any sort of trauma that this content might cause for you. Go on, I'm ready to talk now. Isn't being a woman just fabulous, right? Now, your comment came from our video where I introduced you guys to our newest blend, Somnifera, which helps with sleep disturbances, including night sweats related to menopause and perimenopause. But I want to introduce you to who is about to be your future best friend. Meet Contrevaloir. She's been around for about 1.5 years, 2 years now, and she is very, very popular with all uterus owners, past, present, and even uteruses that have gone into retirement. So I started out formulating that tincture specifically for our customers with menopause, but it actually helps out with all things related to premenstrual cycle. I've had customers with PCOS say that it's helped out their symptoms, perimenopause, menopause, and all the things that come along with being a fabulous woman and having hormones. In Contrevaloir, we're working with black cohosh root, which helps out with menopausal symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, irritability. Damiana leaf, which helps with regulating the cycle at the beginning of puberty and throughout, along with helping out with hormonal issues that cause anxiety and depression. So all these women running around here in their late 30s, early 40s, going through perimenopause, and your mental health all of a sudden has gone, you're not going nuts. It's your hormones acting silly on you and doing you a dirty. Next up, we've also got red raspberry leaf in this tincture. This is going to help decrease your risk of cancer, also helps regulate your progesterone and your estrogen hormone levels, along with helping out with irritability and all those wonderful PMS symptoms while your uterus is still in active use. And then we've got chase tree berry, which helps with active symptoms of PMS, regulating your cycles in general, also helps with menopausal symptoms, and helps with the fibrocystic lumpy changes to the girls that come along with your cycle. And then last but not least, we've got cramp bark in there, which cramp bark was the one that we had on the shelf in our product lineup before we started out with developing actual blends. And cramp bark is good for all smooth muscle cramps and contractions and spasms and things like that. So cramp bark helps take away all the cramping and the pain and the things. Personally, it is my absolute, if I don't take anything else in the day, I am taking Contrevaloir as my one tincture if I just don't get around any of the other ones. It took me from having literal doubled over in the fetal position, throwing up type of cramps for the first 24 hours of my cycle to the last 3-4 cycles I've had. I couldn't have even told you that it had happened except for, the obvious signs. Now, for the younger crowd and things like that, like my girls, they only take it the week of their cycle to help out with the symptoms that they're having. But for us more mature ladies, or for us that are having a bit more of a complication, you can take it on a daily basis. And that's what I do, is I take it every single day in order to help keep myself regulated, because I have entered that lovely world of perimenopause. And just so you don't take my word for it, because I'm the person that made it, I'm the person that sells it, so of course I'm gonna tell you it's fabulous. Let's see what some of our customers have said about it. Here's our friend here. She is a nurse. She's went down the rabbit hole. She doesn't want big pharma anymore. She's been having messed up cycles, skipping months constantly. She got Contrevaloir after having 3 months of no cycle whatsoever, was taking it twice a day, and within 3 days, she had her cycle. And not only did she have her cycle, but she had the most normal cycle she's had since having her baby 3 years prior. This lovely lady has entered the more refined, mature age of life in womanhood, and menopause has now become bearable with this tincture. And for those lovely ones that are all the in-between of all our hormones are starting to dwindle away, so we're in this wonderful 10 to 15 year cycle of perimenopause, Contrevaloir has become a lifesaver, controls the hot flashes and hormones. So if you're dealing with hot flashes and night sweats and you were looking for Somnifera to help you out with that, and I'm currently out of stock of Somnifera, and you're having other symptoms related to menopause, perimenopause, or just the lovely things that come along with being a female, Contrevaloir is going to be your new best friend, and I do have some in stock, so head over and grab it.